NQ algorithm. Today we are discussing about NQ. NQ means insert an element to the queue. What is a queue? Queue is a first in, first out list. Then in queue there are two open ends, that is front and rear. Rear means back end is called rear. There are two open ends, that is front and rear. Suppose you need to enter into a queue. Then which position you will enter? Front or back? Back. That is, you need to stand at the back side of the queue. So that is why insertion is at the rear point or back pointer. Insertion is at rear end. Then in insertion case, what is the condition we need to check? That is an array or stack or anything. We need to check that array or stack or any queue is full or not. Here we need to check that queue is full or not. If that queue is full, we can't able to enter into that queue. Then here queue is a linear array of n elements. That is, what is the name of the array? Queue. Here name of the array is queue. Maximum number of elements is n. That is, queue is starting from 0 to n minus 1. Then two pointers are there, front and rear. Then front points to the element to be deleted and rear points to the last inserted element. Rear points to the last inserted element. Then in step 1, we need to check that queue is full or not. If the queue is full, we can't able to insert element. That is full. Then in which condition queue is full? Rear is equal to n minus 1 means queue is full. That is why here we are checking if rear is equal to n minus 1, print queue overflow. Queue overflow means queue is full. Rear is equal to n minus 1 means queue is full or queue overflow. And we can consider the one condition. See here, in this first case, front is equal to null. That is, front equal to null means, what's the meaning? Queue is empty. Front equal to null means queue is empty. See here, in this case, maximum number of elements is 4 and this is an empty queue. In that empty queue, front will be null. Then next you are going to insert the first element. In that case, see what is happening to these pointers. Front and rear changes to 0. Both are changes to 0. Both the pointers, front and rear is changing to 0. Then, and in that rear point we are inserting this 10. That is, if queue is empty, then next case means you are going to insert the first element. That is why we need to change both the pointers, front and rear. See, in the next case, other cases, this is the first element case. Then what is happening to the other case? In this case, we are going to insert the second element. In that case, what is happening to the front? Front is not changing. Front is not changing. Only changes is happening to rear pointer. The changes is happening to on this rear pointer. That is, here rear is incrementing by 1. Next, you are going to insert the third element. Then in that case also, only the rear pointer is changing. Front is not changing. In insertion case, in which case the front is changing? Only in the case of first element insertion, both the pointer needs to change to 0. Other case, we need to change that rear pointer to rear plus 1, and in that rear we can insert the element ELE. In this case, you are going to insert the element ELE. See here, in this case, you are going to insert 10. In that case, ELE is equal to 10. First, that rear is changing, front and rear is changing to 0. And in that rear position, we are inserting the first element. In the next case, front is not changing. And we need to insert at the back side. That is, rear is incremented by 1. Rear is changing to incremented by 1 means rear is equal to rear plus 1. And in that rear, now rear pointer is 1. In that pointer, in that position 1, you are inserting the element 20. And next we need to insert the next element means first we are changing rear is equal to rear plus 1. And in that rear means that 2, position 2, we can insert the element 30. In that Q of 2, we are inserting this 30. That is, only both the pointers are changing at the case of first element. Other case, we are changing only rear. But then what is the change? Rear is incremented by 1. And in that rear pointer, we can insert the element. Then how to write the algorithm? If front is equal to null, that is, that Q is empty means you are going to insert the first element. In that case, we need to change both the pointer front and rear. Front and rear are changing to 0. Other case, change is happening to only rear. Rear is changing to rear plus 1. Then after changing, in that rear pointer, in that location rear, we can insert the element ELE. Then NQ means insert an element to the Q. Then in insertion case, which condition we need to check? Q is full or not. That is, if the Q is full, we can't able to insert one more element. That is why first itself we are checking the condition Q is full or not. Here Q is full condition is known as Q overflow. Q full means Q overflow. That is, if rear is equal to n minus 1 means Q overflow. And in the, if front is equal to null means first that Q is empty. In that case, you are going to insert the first element. In that case, we need to change both the pointers front and rear. That front and rear are changing to 0. Other case, only the pointer rear is changing to rear plus 1. And in that rear pointer, we can insert the element ELE.